Hello there. This is the RDC Racing Days Community F1 League. And I will be commentating. There's a lot of drivers here. I don't know many of them. I know 2 of them here, but I'm sure I'll get to know them as we continue this season. This is round 9 in China. This is mainly Dutch-based championship. New to it all. One moment, I need to sort something. Right there. So, out of the pits, I'll call him Yogurt, I'll call him Bassi, and I'll call him Tafka, and Boone, I'll call him Boone. Simwaz, I know Simwaz from Signal Racing League. Milano. Brian. So we've got a lot of drivers to focus on. I'm not, used to that usually. Apologies, the frame rate is extremely low. I'm very sorry about showing my desktop screen and all that, but oh my god, where is it? I'm just trying to get my frame rate a bit higher. Okay, so we've got quite a few people on the flying map now. There's Brian. Vigo. So there goes Tafka to the top of the times in the Alpha Tower. He's just watching his teammate, and he's got a 136.101 here in China, with Yogurt second with a 139.769. Bassi in the Red Bull third with 143.752. So not able to keep up with that first lap with his sister team. There's this yellow flag in sector 2. I believe that's people just going slow, saving tyres, and energy is Sim Wars shoots to the top to make it an AlphaTauri 1-2 for now in qualifying, and it's straight to spoil that AlphaTauri joy is JK213 in the Williams, who goes second with a 133.4. That's Sim Wars just moved out the way there to let JK2 go through. Vigo goes to the top in the McLaren with a 132.8. As we've also got Ferraris, there's more yellow. Oh! And that's Backstein, Alpine. The Alpine of Backstein is out of the race. The PS4, all of these are PlayStation drivers here. But Backstein is out of qualifying, and we're not even a third into it yet. And we've got someone out, and that is a big crash, and that's more yellow flags. I don't know what's happened. What I do know is Jesse likes to come at the pits pretty late for qualifying. I'm used to him being in a Mercedes. He's in an Alfa Romeo here. And was that someone that I just saw going off track? Right, I think I know the problem. It's the latency. He goes into the pits, and I've just seen Strikey and the Aston Martin go into second, with Raider in the Ferrari go into third. There's a lot more to keep an eye on than what I'm used to here. As we see, I think everybody's come out of the pits at least once, apart from Anand Gamer and Jesse. I'm very sorry about the frame rate. It is awful, but it's no fault of crossplay or anything like that. The game is completely fine, but what the stream is picking up is not okay. Oh, hello, Casper. Yeah, thanks. This is a mainly Dutch-based racing league. Have you noticed that I'm so happy that the latency is really low. The difference is like half a second. So I'm able to see chat and stuff a lot easier. So it looks like everybody in the pits now. Well, nobody on a flying lap at the moment. As here comes Jesse, my man. Well, the man I know. He's not my man. And not gay, but I know how fast he is. Casper also knows how fast he is, but I can't decide who I think will win. I can't put bets on him when I haven't seen the skills of the other drivers. All I've seen is Sim Wars and Jesse. Excuse me. Delayed by 15 minutes. No, what it is, it's not the chat. The stream gets delayed. Usually it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube mainly, not like Twitch and stuff. But it's the video is delayed. Like, it will be delayed And then, like, if I was to ask you, what's your favourite colour, and then I'd be waiting for like ages, that's because the person hasn't seen the video, hasn't seen the comments yet. I mean that part of the live yet. Purple. Well, yeah, I don't know that your favourite colour is purple. I hope everybody watching today, everybody driving today, is having a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, or 3 AM, or that would still be morning, or 12, I don't know, wherever you are in the world right now. It says more yellow flags in Sector 1. There's yellow flags being thrown all over, and it looks like Yoga has got his AI on. Shame for Backstein is Yoga goes top with a 132.7, and I think that was Brian spinning around in the Haas. Let's get a look at Jesse though. Take a look at this. I think he's just right. Yeah, oh, he goes fifth with a 133.111. It's awkward to not see Jesse go to the top of the times with his first flying lap. That's what I'm used to. I'm sure this will be a fantastic race. RDC. So the Aston Martin's realistic to this World Champ, the 2022 World Champ, the 2023, World Championship so far. Pretty consistent in terms of times. Here's Jesse. How's the Alfa Romeo doing? Number 99 for Lorenzo. As Strikey tops his teammate with a 132.7. That's the entire top three, separated by just over a tenth. Jesse's coming into the pits. I don't know what to call him. JK2. I'll just call him that. JK2. He's also down. I think he might be going in this lap, maybe putting on some fresh rubber for the Williams. Yeah, probably a 5. I mean, it's school, isn't it? On a scale of 1 to 5, how was your day? 1 to 10, how's your day been? Who's that has just come out the pits? That's for Dan, I think, yeah. The Mercedes 6.33858 out of 10. How come? Was it just a normal, normal day? Or was there something different about it? Just a normal day. Also, hold on, why is all this stuff gone? I didn't press any buttons. Oh, very nice. I mean, at least you get to play games and stuff. I just had to sit in the library and do homework because I can't go outside or anything because of this wrist. What? Arm and elbow. Oh, that's just JK2 that's just spun. On the inside of the corner is Jesse. Once per week now. I barely get homework, but it's just like random work. It's that optional stuff, but they make me do it because I got nothing else to do. I could easily just, watch some like MotoGP highlights or something, but gotta keep doing work. This break time, so. Fifth class, huh? So Aston Martin 1-2 at the moment, Strikey and Yogurt. Let's see how Jesse's doing here. We're going to go on board with the Alfa Romeo, and I think there's been an accident, so we're going to have a look at what's happened there. I think it might just be people going slow. As Jesse comes around the final corner, Mott looking like, oh, yeah, he's going to go to the top. Every time I say I don't think he's going to improve, he goes top, and Jesse, with 20 seconds left on the clock, goes to the top with a 132.581 and disrupts the Aston Martin front row lockout and has one more chance to lock it in, as that is the timer up. We've still got most of the grid though on flying laps. Let's see if Strikey can get back on that front row, on the front position. Oh, well, that was your guy. I just skipped you. Whoops. But he's up. Strikey is up by a small bit. Number 38. How's Jesse doing? Jesse's down by 4/10. So could we see pole position by a small margin here? But that's up on his own time. He's going to pick up about 2/10 here. As here he comes. Around the penultimate corner comes the Aston Martin. Will he be able to do it? As we're on board with Strikey around the final corner now. And blast to the line. About 7th gear, across the line. And he misses out by 7 thousandths. And Vigo goes to the top with a 132.252. Wow. Out of nowhere, the McLaren making a return to the top spot. Amazing by the McLaren. I don't think anyone realised that was happening there. The Strikey's so close to Jesse and is now not even on the front row. I'm telling you, these Aston Martins. That's Raider. Raider's been disqualified for driving the wrong way. Ooh. So that'll be the Ferrari signing last. If you're Italian, then looks like things aren't going well for you. It looks like it's not going well for you anyway, to be honest, looking at what's happened in Bahrain. But nobody else on flying laps now. That is the session over. as we just wait on Bassi to enter the pits. But what an end to the qualifying session. As we are now going to get through the race, but I'm going to read out the grid here. We have Vigo, Jesse, Strikey, Yoga, JK2, Bunko, Paul, Diver, Milano, Bassi, Simwaz, Anand, Brian, Tafka, Fedan, Backstein, and Raider. As you can see, mostly a Dutch championship. We've got one German. What is that? That's Scotland, but hold on, I think it's like Mozambique or something. But we're gonna get the race going now, and what an exciting race it will be. Very sunny Shanghai circuit. Oh, Ghana. It's Ghana. Who do I think is going to win? I think it's going to be a really close battle between the Aston Martins, Vigo and Jesse. But I'd rather say Vigo's looking really good for this race. What do you think? Here we go. I believe this is the warm-up lap. Yep. Oh, Jesse. Bit of a twitch there, nearly smacking into the back of the McLaren. But those two Aston Martins are looking on the pace. As we've got, let's have a look at the tyres here. We've got Vigo on the hards, Jesse on the hards, Strikey on the hards, Yoga on the hards, JK2 on the mediums, Bunky on the mediums. So these two, look out for them across the start. We've got Paul Diver on the hards, Milano, just like his teammate, on the hards, Bassi on the hards like his teammate, Simwaz on the mediums, Anand on the mediums, Brian on the mediums, Tafka on the mediums, Fadan on the mediums, Backstein on the mediums, and Raider on the mediums, who just goes off track a bit there. I don't know what he's doing, but that looks like the mediums are the most dominant choice of tyre at the moment. So could we see a surprise from JK2 in 5th maybe? He had a bit of a spin in the qualifying. He didn't see. Span to the inside of the penultimate corner. It was stuck in the island. Oh, speaking of spin, there goes our pole sitter Vigo. Pole diver's just disconnected. Vigo is just spun out in the warm-up lap. Oh, another thing onto the grass there. So much swerving about. I think that was Simwaz going onto the grass. The AlphaTauri. This is going to be an exciting one though. Oh! other two Aston Martin. Oh, and I think that's Vigo. And Jesse spins around. Vigo goes into the wall. So a lot of spins and contact. I think, well, not contact, but just a bit of drama there on the last corner. And Anand has been disqualified from the warm-up lap. A lot of people have, Fadan has, as they wait for Vigo to get to the line. And I think that's Tafka at the back. But here we go. The RDC Chinese Grand Prix round 9 of the championship. Here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights here at the Shanghai International Circuit. It's lights out and away we go, and a good start for Jassy as he already gets alongside the McLaren, as Strikey already looking to make moves on the McLaren. Jesse takes the lead of the race in the Alfa Romeo, as Milano is already making up positions at the back, and a little bit of a rear kick out there as Yoga is trying to fend off the Williams of JK2, as the Williams is now through. As we can still see, Yoga is going to have another go at him as Milano's being attacked around the outside by Brian, as Fadan has been pushed wide. Oh, that's Brian. Brian has been spun in the Haas. I don't know where to look. This is amazing. I'm not used to this many drivers in a race at the same time. We have Jesse leading the way as JK2 approaches third place. As that's Fadan just gone through on Pool Diver into 9th place. Goes to Mercedes, and that's a Red Bull in the back. That's Bassi, who's just spun out and instantly drops to last. The two Red Bulls, two last positions. Unlike Bahrain, that is not good for Red Bull. But it looks like JK2 must have had a mistake or something, or Strikey must have had some sudden surge of pace, because the gap is shot up by about 4/10 there, as the Aston Martin attempts to close in on the McLaren, and that's Sim Wars. I could just see he's just gone in on trying to fight off Pool Diver. This is incredible. This is like a Moto3 race. There's overtakes everywhere as Jesse leads the way, leads the first lap. And now Simwell's in an Alpine sandwich, but it won't be like that for long, because Raider making up places in the first lap. Great stuff by Raider from last to 11th. Incredible start by the Ferrari as JK2's closed that gap back once again. Could he send a diver? He's having a small look, but I don't think anybody's crazy enough to send a dive that big. As we see Pool Diver attempting to get through on Fadan. JK2 not letting the Aston Martin escape. He seems very strong in this sector too, but I think it must be a setup with straight line speed where the Aston Martin seems to pull away, and that's Pool Diver with a 3-second time penalty already. That's not good for the Alpine, as Milano quite a bit off of Anand. Yeah, as you see, there must be a straight line setup which gives Strikey the superiority on the straight lines and out of corners, because JK2 kind of loses him there. And look, also his teammate is right behind Strikey's teammate, and that's Pool Diver just gone through on Fadan. Fadan's going to go straight back through. I think they're side by side pretty much here, as Strikey with the fastest lap of the race of 1:37.268 for the Aston Martin. His DRS now enabled as we go on to the third lap of 28. As at the back there you can just see, oh, that's Brian. Brian has spun round and he's going to spin round again. Oh, and that's a huge gap just closed here as Vigos we see looking to attack for the lead. He's going to go wide though, looking for an outside line on Jesse. The Symbols has just dropped back to 10th here. Must have made a mistake. The AlphaTauris, we look for Dan. Fadan, I think they're side by side here. Oh, Fadan is going to try and go to the inside. He's going to back off though, try and go a bit wider to get a bit of better exit, and he's going to send it to the inside and give him a bit of a touch Nicely done for Simwars not to close back in on him and make that a bigger conflict between the AlphaTauri and Mercedes, as Fadan pulls away from the AlphaTauri and approaches closing the gap to Raider, which is 2.3. But amazing stuff by Raider as Vigo has taken the lead of the race, and down the inside he goes. Jesse looks to get a switchback, and there's contact. Vigo has spun out, trying to stop Jesse from overtaking as the top two have collided, and down to 8th goes Vigo as JK2, the Williams, puts in the fastest lap of the race and still looks to overtake JK2, and Jesse has got a clear way to pull away now, unless the two Aston Martins and Williams have anything to say about it. But that's Vigo. Oh, a costly mistake for the McLaren. I didn't really see who was at fault there, but it just looked like Vigo accidentally just clipped the rear of Jesse, and along came his rear, spinning round and round. As Raider already into 7th. This is such a good start by the Ferrari. Coming, oh, that's the other McLaren who's just spun. Oh, and that's the Alpine running wide. Alpines colliding with McLarens. What has just happened here? As that puts Raider into P6. Okay, put your vote. There's no point. Put your votes in for driver of the day, ladies and gentlemen. But that is Vigo into 7th now, as his teammate gets spun round by the Alpine, and then he gives him a bit of a touch, and that's Strikey. Strikey has had an accident as well, as he drops down to P7, P8 even, as he drops down from P3. JK2 in 2nd, and Jesse's starting to pull away now as Yoga. I don't know if maybe JK2 and Strikey might have had collision there, but lots of spins here in China, a low grip, hot track. There's another yellow flag as the two McLaren drivers go at it, and there's Vigo into the pits. I don't suppose he has wing damage because he has the hard tyres on, so we're going to watch the McLaren here. It looks like they're changing wings. He doesn't look like he has that much. He doesn't have any visual wing damage apart from his end plate, but there goes Vigo into the pits, and he's going to drop down all the way down to P15. Out of the points is the man who started on pole, only 5 laps into the race, but JK2 and the Williams clawing in that gap to his fellow Dutchman of the many Dutchmans. As more yellow flags in Sector 3 come out, as Strikey is looking to strike on Milano. Good exit by the McLaren there. Can Strikey get past? Don't get pulled either with that penalty. Could we see Raider on the podium today? He has really good pace at the moment. Sinmores just hoping these two battle a bit, and there it is. Strikey, he's getting a bit nervous on the rear on that final corner, and I think that is what happened to him, because we do know it was something. That's Brian with the 3-second time penalty. He can't catch a break, can the Haas, just like Esteban Ocon. And he's got DRS, he's going to fly past, he's going to try and outbrake the McLaren into turn 1. Oh, Milano leaves him plenty of space available. Strikey goes for the block pass as Yoga sets the fastest lap of the race at 137.118 for the Aston Martin, as JK2 pulling in the gap as Jesse runs a bit wide there. This is getting intense. More yellow flags in Sector 1 as we see Sinwars through on Milano, as that's Milano, he's spun again. The McLarens can't catch a break. They had such a good qualifying, but it's all crumbling for them in the race today. Absolute nightmare for the McLaren team, as that's Tafka who's just spun as well. And Vigo goes through into 14th place. I'm going to see if I can access the standings on the Discord really quick. We're only 6 laps in, and it feels like we've been in this race for ages. so much drama and craziness is backstage. I think that's just this AI there. It's just been overtaken by Fadan, but this is good by Sim Wars. Jesse holding on to his lead pretty well. Let's see if I can find the standings here. That's Raider with the fastest lap of the race. What did I tell you? Let him cook. He's 136.9. That's the first person into the 136s this evening in this race, as the gap is significantly shorter now to Jesse as he gets right behind him. The Williams getting ready to overtake. Vigo's just putting the fast lap return with a 135, an entire second quicker than Raiders, lapping Vigo really on the pace now. I don't know what tyres he's on. He's on the mediums and he is preparing to shine here. We'll see that gap close pretty quickly for the Williams. He's got to stay at least within 7/10 of a second if he wants to overtake Jesse. I'm not sure what setups they've got on here though. Don't forget Yogurt there as well. As here comes JK2, as I said, with the DRS, looking for moves, swerving left to right, and he's going to go for the right as down the inside goes JK2 and takes the lead of the race. Does the Williams from the Alfa Romeo. An amazing block pass. Jesse's going to try and go back around the outside. It's a dangerous move on that final corner, but he's going to have to back off as Milano at the back there goes into 12th. As Jesse will have DRS. JK2 is going to give it all he's got to defend. But Yoga is just waiting for something crazy to happen between these two. Is Jesse lining up a move? JK2 can't show him a single millimetre because you know Jesse will give it his all. Oh, a bit of a snap on the rear coming out of turn 3 from Jesse, and that's lost him a lot of time to the Williams, and that's gained a lot of time for Yoga. And into 4th place is Raider. Amazing stuff. Only 8 laps in, he was last and now he's 4th. Good stuff by Yoga here, looking to close in on Jesse. I can finally breathe. Take a sip of my drink, maybe. Okay, so here we go. Can Jesse regain that gap? Do what JK2 did to him? I don't know what's going on there. No, it can't. And they're about to lap Brian, actually. Could Brian accidentally hold up JK2, give Jesse and Yoga a bit of time as Yoga closes in on the Alfa Romeo? And there's yellow flags in sector 3. I'm not quite sure what's just happened. Vigo closes the gap now. He's got DRS on Bassi. He's going to climb up the grid very quickly as Jesse is just giving it his all here to close that gap. There's the Haas of Brian. No blue flags just yet. Yoga still keeping on Jesse's tail. This is incredible stuff here. You don't usually see battles in Formula 1. So this is when you know it's good. Thanks, Casper. Just wondering, can you hear that? It's very hot up here and I'm just turning out a fan. Can you hear that? Like, can you hear that? Oh, hold on. I think... Okay, you can. Move further away. Oh, and that's Yoga going through on Jesse. A very simple move. Jesse's going to send it back to the inside. Yoga sees it coming a mile away. And through goes Jesse, back through on him. As Brian chooses to retire. An incredible drive on the straight for Yoga as he goes straight around the outside of Jesse. Jesse's going to try and peek on the inside. It's going to get so close. Oh, they come into contact. Just a small touch there, but Jesse's going to go straight back through for the switchback, side by side racing. This is amazing. More yellow flags in sector 1. I don't see any problem though. Jesse and Yoga let JK2 pull away as they still side by side. This is incredible racing here in RDC, China. As the Aston Martin right on the tail of the Alfa Romeo. I just love it when this happens. Such good racing. Is Yoga trying to close that gap back to Jesse. Oh, hold on, I didn't realise Yoga just dropped off all of a sudden. But he's going to go straight back at him. Jesse moves to the inside with the DRS. Goes the Aston Martin around the outside. Jesse preparing to defend. Yes, does it perfectly. Yoga too far behind to make a pass in the final corner. It's very risky to make a pass in that last corner. It's super thin as we see Strikey here closing the gap on the Alpine, looking to catch back up to the podium that he was formerly on. Yoga goes for the inside. Jesse back to the outside. They're back side by side again. Jesse's going to go for the inside. These guys, such clean racers. Yoga sees it coming a mile away. They're still side by side. It's so amazing to see. I don't like how it automatically switches to that camera. So we're going to stay on onboard for now. But as they're still side by side. It's been like this for pretty much 2 laps. As Jesse finally gets a bit of a toe in there. And then Yoga, as Jesse shoves him out a bit wide there. As JK2 runs away with this win. They're still side by side. This is incredible. Down the inside goes Jesse. Yoga again on the outside, but it's going to be the other way around as that's how it is with the chicane. And Yoga finally a car with a full car length in front. And that is Jesse back for the inside. Who's got DRS? If it's... Oh, wow. Jesse, I think, has the DRS here. Yes, it is. He's stuck right behind the Aston Martin. He's going to try and go around the outside. It looks like he's going to be able to get it done. And Yoga goes a bit more wide. But Jesse goes straight for the switchback. This is amazing. And you can just see at the top of your screens there, a certain Ferrari who started last. And we're now 12 laps in and he's in 4th, closing in on this Aston Martin and Alfa Romeo duel. Oh! A very risky move from Yoga, sending it to the inside. That could have gone really bad. Yoga getting so close to the rear of the Alfa Romeo. He's gonna keep on going. And it looks like he's finally dropped off. That's Strikey also again looking for the move. Can't seem to get past us. That's Milano with a 3-second time penalty as he tries to chase down his teammate. The side-by-side action, don't worry, it's not gone. It will all come back again once Yoga has DRS. And he's already back right behind him. Raider's probably watching this battle ahead and licking his lips, and the number 7. As here is Yoga. Let's just see how much of a gap he will close. Here he comes. Yoga looking for the move. Is he gonna? He's gonna go down the inside, and here he comes. Is he gonna be able to outbreak the Alfa Romeo? Yes, he is. A wonderful block pass. Surely Jesse's not gonna have another go. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's gonna try and go for it on the final corner, and he makes the move. He's done it. What a move by Jesse! As Yoga is forced to sit behind him. JK2 is into the pits. And Jesse takes the lead of the race out. This is sensational. As Strikey moves up into third and is through on Pool Diver. Raider also into the pits. Quick switch onto hard tyres. As they will still be going at it. Jesse pulling away a bit more now. Yorgo's just got to stay with him at least within 0.7 of a second to hook onto that DRS and get alongside him. Surely there's got to be some drama that comes out of this, and who do you think, Casper, will be the one to cause it? Here he comes, so DRS, is he going to be able to get past this time? He's going to try and look to the inside. He's going to have to send a phenomenal dive. No, he's going to stay back a little bit here. Here he comes once again. I told you the side-by-side action would continue, and around the outside goes the Aston Martin onto the green. Jesse goes for the inside. He's gonna, and once again, a repetitive chicane. Chicanes. It's all China is, and that promotes for incredible side-by-side racing. As here comes the Aston Martin looking to defend. Jesse down the inside. You've never seen anything like it. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is RDC. We've had them pretty much side by side for the lead for the past 6 laps. As Yogurt finally gets an edge on Jesse and leads the way. And then I can have another breath until we get onto the straight here, and not even the straight because Jesse's on the inside, and they're gonna have side by side again. Jesse, DRS now, he will be the one with DRS, and here he comes for the inside. The Alfa Romeo's with the US helmet for some reason is gonna take the lead of the race. Is Yoga gonna let him have it? Is he gonna have another move just like Jesse? Is he going to try it? No, he backs off, clearly not showing as much bravery. Oh my gosh, what a save by Yoga on the final corner. Oh wow, the rear kicks out. What a save, and possibly just saved a huge bin, a huge loss there, and keeps it in the fight. Wow. Hold on, let's see if we can get a replay of that. Let me pull up Google and search up my own stream. I found out how to get replays now. Right, okay. And Jesse takes it. I'll turn the volume off because let's have a look. I'm sorry, this is taking a while. Let's look at this. So, into the final corner, and he follows on with Jesse. All of the curbs. Oh wait, no. Oh my God, it's the next lap. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, so he looks for the inside, but he has to back off. Couldn't do it as brave. Look at this moment. Wow. Let's just get one more look at that in a bit of slow-mo. It's taking a bit. But just watch this. As we go on board with him, just as he hits the curb, you see the rear already kick out. And watch that. Nearly goes completely sideways. And I've just realised the side-by-side action. I was gone for a long time there. As Raiders made his way back, made his way into P3. Well, there goes Yoga into the pits, and that's him was with a 3-second time penalty. On goes the mediums. Yoga able to come out the pits in third with JK2 just behind him. I feel like we could have a bit of a three-way battle here. As here comes Jesse into the pits. Looking like Raider will take. No, I think Jesse might be able to, depending if Alfa Romeo get a good stop. I think if they don't, then Raider might be able to be leading this race. And what a phenomenon that will be. On goes the mediums, a great stop by the Alfa Romeo team, and I think Raider is just going to barely take the lead of the race. Yes, into the lead goes the Ferrari. Jesse second, Yoga third, JK2 fourth, and Strikey in fifth. This could be an absolutely monster battle. 10 laps to go as Yoga and Jesse are back at it again. They can't let Raider escape though. He's trying to find a way back through. If I were him, I'd stick with Jesse because they should be able to get Raider here on the start finish straight with a massive DRS train. all the way up to 5th place, as Jesse's just focusing on defending from Yogurt right now, and Yogurt is going to go through, and Jesse's going to look to send it to the inside as they do get very close to Raider. Now this is getting so intense as Yogurt looks to attack Raider. Onto the start-finish straight we go. Jesse's going to look for a move. JK2 is going to look for a move. Strikey is going to look for a move. And here comes Yogurt for the lead of the race. Is Jesse going to have a go as well? He's going to give the Ferrari a little bit of a touch. This is absolutely incredible. As Yogurt leads the race, close behind is Raider. DRS though for all the 4 behind him. But Jesse can't find a way through on the Ferrari. And through goes Jesse. I think Raider just let him through there. He knows he's a bit more on the pace than he is, and he can maybe chase down Jesse. He can maybe stick with Jesse to drag him up to Yogurt. Looks like that's not worked though. As yet, here's Strikey looking to make a move on Raider. No way he's going to send a dive from there. JK2 seems to have dropped back a bit. All yellow flags in sector 3. And I think that's JK2 who's made a mistake because he's just dropped behind Pool Diver, the driver who led the race for about 7 laps. Has made a fatal mistake. And there goes Raider, moves off to the side. It's him and Strikey side by side. Strikey's going to go down the inside. Raider's going to stay strong to the outside. More side by side racing. Looks like this is just a battle for third now. As we are nearing the end of the race, this could be a legendary final lap here. Here comes Jesse. He doesn't want to let Yogurt go. That's Bassi with a 3-second time penalty. But here comes Jesse DRS. Can't find a way through on Yogurt. But he needs to find a way to at least get side by side with him soon. Jesse seems to be losing him though. Getting tired. Oh! Just as I say that, Yogurt with another snap of the rear. And Jesse goes down the inside and is going to steal the DRS from the Aston Martin. And that is going to make it very hard for Yogurt to retaliate, because you're going to see the Alfa Romeo get a lot more of a chance to defend here. But no, Yogurt's still going to go for the inside line. They're still going to be side by side. Jesse with better exit, having been on the outside as we approach the 24th lap of the race. 5 laps to go, as there's a heavy battle for the lead and a heavy battle for third place. Yogurt looking for a way back through. He's losing him though. But just as I said that about Jesse losing Yogurt, a snap of the rear came. And so did DRS. And look where Jesse is now. Never say never. That was great braking actually there. Right, Yogurt close, about 2/10 on Jesse. As here we come, Jesse gets a nice sling onto the back straight. Yogurt not closing too much here with the DRS. Not enough to make an overtake. No, it is, because he's gonna. Oh, he really thought about that one, and he goes a bit wide. Better exit. He's gonna try his absolute best and he's going to be close enough to get DRS and possibly make a move into turn 1. But Jesse with a really good exit. He's just being really careful on those exits because he doesn't want to have another one of those scary moments again, which could result in something even worse. What a race. I decided to join commentary on RDC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Fadan with a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Must have been pretty big. Unfortunate for the Mercedes. For 3 and a bit half laps left now. Yogurt's really, it looks like that move though. It's now or never. He has to make a move in that, because if we get to the final lap and he doesn't make a move in that penultimate corner, we know it's gone. Because there's no way he'll be close enough to get past him on the last corner. That's Jesse goes extremely wide, and that is a huge gap pulled by Jesse on the exit there. I think I didn't look. I wasn't looking there. I think Yogurt might have had another rear twitch. He's really got to push now if he wants to win. But he can't afford to get these bad exits. He's going to have DRS. Will it be enough to get a move on Jesse and turn 1? I highly doubt it. He's going to look for it. He's right behind him here. Still not enough. But as Raider also looking for a move on Strikey, he seems a lot closer than Yogurt does. That's Paul. Oh, Raider must have made a mistake because Paul Diver's just gone through. Oh no! And Yogurt also looks close enough to make a move on Jesse here. As here he comes, DRS. He is going to make the move, and he's going to fully get past Jesse and take the lead of the race now. As we're about to go on to the penultimate lap of the race, it's lit up in sparks, but we know how good Jesse gets of an exit on this last corner, so I imagine Jesse will be looking for a move with DRS. No, it doesn't look like he'll be able to make a move. It's just getting so close, and it looks like Raider might have wing damage. He's in the pits. He was having such a good race. He went from last all the way to the podium positions. No, it's just gone from bad to amazing to worse. Looks like he's going to come out about 8th here. Oh no, not even that. Damn. He's dropping like a fly. As that's them about to lap, could be about to lap Tafka here. You better move out the way quick in case they accidentally overtake him. In case they come by him on the final lap, that would truly interrupt rhythm if he gets in the way. But Jesse, we know how good of an exit once again that he gets. As here he comes, Jesse. Can he make the move in the last corner? Surely that will not be enough to send a dive. He's going to have to rely on the final lap. Here we go. One more lap in China. Aston Martin versus Alfa Romeo. Jesse versus Yogurt for the win here as Tafka lets them through. Here we go. Jesse, Slipstream and DRS on the start finish straight. Will he be able to make a move into turn 1? We go. No move for the Alfa Romeo, but he's still right hot on the tail, and wide a bit goes Yoga. Jesse looking for an inside line as much as he can, because if he can't get a move on that back straight, he's done for. I'm telling you, this is going to go to the final corner. The gap is stretching out though. I don't think it's going to be enough for Yoga to keep the first place going into the penultimate corner. Oh, he's giving it all he's got. Jesse, we're going to stay on board with him here and see how much he can gain. He's got to gain so much, but this is going to have to be some incredible defense by Yoga. Buckle yourselves in. It's the final lap. Here we go. This is where it all matters as we come with the sling around this long, windy corner like a NASCAR track. Can Jesse do it? It's surely. No, it's not enough. It's not enough for Jesse. What? No. And Jesse looks to go around the outside. It's not going to be enough. He's had a bit of a moment at the penultimate corner, around the final corner. Yoga wins the Chinese Grand Prix, and what a final lap. And that's Jesse's just spun himself around the final corner. Well, apologies, the final lap commentary was ruined there, but what a victory though, what a final lap, what a race by Yoga. Wow, simply fantastic final lap. It cannot, well, it can get closer than that, but that's Vigo. Vigo's DNF'd. Vigo is out of the race on the final lap. Oh no. That's Strikey though, the incredible third place. Pool Diver was so close to getting him. What did you think of that race, Casper? I think he might have fallen asleep. What a race. What a victory for Yoga. I'm sure he'd be so happy with that, but a huge moment with Jesse there at the penultimate corner that's cost him the win. But for all of these drivers, an incredible drive by all of them. We'll be back next week. But that's horrible for Vigo, DNFing the race on the final lap. Strikey will be happy with the P3, I'm sure. But that was simply fantastic. Here's the podium. Beautiful, beautiful win. Simply incredible race. Beautiful battles, you've never seen anything like it. But that is all for now. Join us next week for round 10 of the championship. Not sure what race that will be, but unbelievable stuff we've had today. Thank you very much for joining me, and we will see you next week. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.